Happy Friday, North Texas. I'm Scott.
And I'm Kelly.
And today is Friday, September 12th, and we are on our third straight guest host. Thanks for joining us, Kelly.
Woohoo, happy to be here, and I am excited for my podcasting debut.
Well, let's start by introducing you to our listeners.
I am Kelly Pound. I'm a proud UNT alumna. I majored in radio, television, film, which is now media arts, and I minored in journalism. Graduated back in 1997, and then after working in print journalism and public broadcasting and nonprofit marketing, I started at UNT in student recruitment marketing in 2011, and my group and I create the print material, email campaigns, and assist with digital media for student recruitment. And we collaborate super closely with admissions on promoting all of our admissions events, including Exploring Grad School Week.
And that is what we're here to talk about today. But first, we have to check in with Zach Babb for the Mean Green Minute.
Soccer took an early lead but couldn't hang on in a 3-1 loss to Army on Thursday. The Mean Green struck early in the 6th minute before conceding 3 goals thereafter and falling to the Black Knights. The Mean Green are now 4-5 on the season. They'll continue their East Coast road swing when they take on NJIT Saturday at noon. Volleyball plays their home opener on Friday, a 7 p.m. tilt at home against Little Rock. It's the first of 3 games they'll play this weekend as part of the joint-hosted UNT-UT Arlington Invitational. It'll conclude with 2 games, the first on Saturday against Northwestern State in Arlington, and then one against UT Arlington on Sunday. Football is back home this weekend as they take on Washington State out of the Pac-12. The Mean Green are 2-0 after a road win over Western Michigan last weekend. The game gets going at 2:30 p.m. at DATQ Stadium on Saturday.
Thanks for that report, Zach. Let's hope football can keep the win streak going tomorrow against Washington State at DATQ Stadium. Be sure to check Zach out on his other shows, GMG Cast and This Week in Mean Green Sports. Kelly, tell the people what we're here talking about today.
So we're going to get a sneak peek at Exploring Grad School Week and hear from April Owens, our new Director of Graduate Admissions, who is going to share more about this week-long Choose Your Own Adventure style event coming up at the end of this month.
April, thank you so much for taking the time to join us for the podcast today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here.
All right, so we're here to talk about Exploring Grad School Week. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to go back to journalism school basics and just ask you the 5 W's. So we'll start with who. Who is the kind of target audience for Exploring Grad School Week?
Yeah, so for this week, the events that we have lined up are designed for anyone who's considering graduate school. So that's whether you're a working professional in the DFW area looking to advance career, or you are currently an undergraduate student here at UNT or a nearby institution. It's really for anyone that is looking to upskill, reskill for a graduate program.
Very nice. And then let's talk about the what. Kind of what is the event and what can people expect from it? What will they learn? What will they do? Is it in person? Is it virtual? Is it a mix?
Yeah, so Exploring Grad School Week is a full week, a lineup of workshops and sessions that are both in person and virtual that give students behind the scene looks at graduate education at UNT. We cover topics like how to apply, how to pay for graduate school, and what life as a graduate student really is like. The highlight of the week is our Graduate Studies Expo. It's kind of like our marquee event where you can meet representatives from all 14 of our colleges and schools, ask questions directly to faculty and staff, and really get an idea of all of the opportunities UNT has to offer when it comes to graduate education. And again, we offer a lot of those sessions both in person, virtual. So we're really trying to make sure that we give an opportunity for everyone to participate both in the morning, afternoon, and evening.
All right, so April, for anybody who maybe can't make it in person, what are some of the virtual events that they can look into and learn more about grad school?
Yeah, so we have a great lineup of virtual events that cover different areas from spotlighting particular programs like our counselor pathways, where we'll focus in on counseling, rehab counseling, and social work. Then we also have things that are touching on some of the questions that you might have, like, is it too late to start graduate school? And what would be the benefits of me starting now? And how do I get started? Down to things like funding graduate school and applying with confidence. So we'll go through some of those best practices around actually applying and filling out your application, cover those frequently asked questions that come up around, do I submit my resume? What does that need to look like? So we want to ensure that you have the support to be able to do that. And we're offering that in a virtual space so that you can log in from the comfort of your home or workplace and support you throughout the process.
And you mentioned the morning, afternoon, evening. It's a full week, but when
Mhm.
exactly? When are the days? What are some of the times people should know about for the events throughout the week?
Yes, that's really important. So, Exploring Graduate School Week runs from September 29th through October 3rd. And specifically, that Graduate Studies Expo, which is our centerpiece event of the week, takes place on Wednesday, October 1st. So, if you're trying to pick one of the events to prioritize, that's definitely one that you don't want to miss. But again, we have options for you that are going to take place throughout the week at various times and in various formats. So, really pick what's going to be best for you.
Okay. And then where? You mentioned some are virtual, some are in
hmm
person.
Yeah.
Are the in-person ones all happening at the same place, or where are people going to go for these things?
Yeah, so the ones that are going to be in person will happen at UNT's main campus in Denton. Specifically, the expo will be at the main UNT campus outside on the university south lawn of the Union. It's a central accessible space where you can come welcome a large number of students and guests. So there will be enough space for you to bring guests with you if you choose to have any. And some of the other sessions that we have during the week we're offering those virtual options so that people who can't be in Denton can still participate. So if you find yourself at various places throughout the state or even out of state and out of the country, you can still participate.
Nice. Covered this a little bit in the who, but the why. I like to
hmm
think of this as sort of the elevator pitch. Why should
Right.
somebody look into this event, register, and come attend?
Yeah, graduate school is such a powerful way to open doors, whether you're looking for a career advancement, you want to switch fields, or just want to deepen your expertise. UNT has nationally recognized programs, strong connections to the industry, and specifically in the DFW area, and a very supportive community. So attending Exploring Graduate School Week and especially the expo gives you the chance to learn all of this in one place. Ask your questions directly and take the first step towards your future.
All right. And for anybody who's ready to take that first step, how can they do that? How do people attend? Do they need to
Mhm.
register? Can people show up day of the event? How's that work?
Yeah, so important to note that all the events are free. There's no fee or cost related to any of the events. For the expo, we do encourage people to register ahead of time. You can actually go online now. You can look up UNT's Exploring Graduate School Week and you can register for all the events that you want to plan out your visit. But walk-ins are welcome and absolutely, we want you to come as you are and sign up for what you're able to. But again, if you can't, just come in, just come when you can. The sessions throughout the week, you'll find the registration links online. Bring your questions, maybe your resume if you have it handy, and most importantly, bring your curiosity.
Very nice. All right, April. So, how do people find out more information if they want to learn more about the Exploring Grad School Week?
Yes, so you can find us online. We have everything listed, including all the events and details about them. But if you have questions outside of that or you happen to miss us during that week, feel free to reach out to us at gograd@unt.edu. We're happy to answer your questions, meet with you one-on-one, virtually and in person. We're here to support you. And if you've ever wondered whether grad school might be the right fit for you, this is the perfect time to come and see what UNT has to offer. We're happy to help you.
All right, great, April. Excited to see the turnout. Thank you again for taking the time to join us and talk about Exploring Grad School Week and the Graduate Studies Expo.
Thank you for having me. Go Mean Green.
I loved learning more about Exploring Grad School Week from April. It sounds like it's going to be a very informative event and help a lot of people take the next step in their higher ed journey.
That is certainly the idea. And if you want to learn more, you can email gograd@unt.edu or visit egsw.unt.edu or check out the show notes for a link to the full schedule and registration.
That's right. As always, listeners, you can get in touch with us by emailing podcast@unt.edu or calling 940-565-4341. And help us grow by telling a friend about the show, sharing it on social media, or leaving us a rating and 5-star review wherever you listen. Until next time, we hope you have a happy Friday, North Texas.
And go Mean Green!
Happy Friday, North Texas is a production of the University of North Texas. Today's show is produced and edited by Scott Brown with original reporting by Scott Brown. For more information, visit unt.edu/podcast.